I'm curious how many of you guys in this audience remember a guy by the name of Martin O'Malley. It's this gentleman that's on the screen right now. Martin O'Malley ran for president in 2016. He was in the Democratic primary. And I think originally it was Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, Martin O'Malley, Lincoln Chafee, Jim Webb. Maybe there were a couple others on top of that. But like that was the 2016 field. And of course, everybody not named Hillary and Bernie were like utterly irrelevant. Martin O'Malley was the closest to being relevant along with them, but he was like a very distant third place in the polling, right? The problem with Martin O'Malley is he is an empty vessel, right? He's a shell of a human being. He's good for nothing but conventional wisdom and pablum and typical politician talk, right? So anyway, this guy emerged from a long hiatus and hibernation in a cave somewhere in the forest, and he wants to be the new head of the DNC, okay? Guys, this is the first story I've seen involving Martin O'Malley since he ran in 2016. Look at the first thing I hear from him since he comes back on the national stage. Here he is talking about some of the fixes the Democrats need to make to be more competitive against the Republicans moving forward. You're not going to believe this.
Let me ask you about something that David Plouffe said on Pod Save America, someone you and I both know. He said, quote, "We have to stop playing a different game as it relates to super PACs than Republicans. They coordinate more than we do. I'm just sick and tired of it." And he was talking about kind of legal advisors saying to the DNC and others, you can't coordinate at all with super PACs while Republicans are doing that. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of merit to that observation, and that's what I've heard as well, talking to people, both lawyers and also people within the DNC. We need to make greater use of the flexibilities, not to do things illegally, but we need to be making greater use of the flexibilities in the law, especially for moving money around, spending dollars appropriately on things so that, say, Hakeem Jeffries and his congressional candidates don't have to spend that money on if we can do it as a party. So we need to make better use of all of the flexibilities that are in the law, because Lord knows we're getting pounded because of some of them. We need to make sure that we are playing by this new and ever developing set of rules without compromising our principles. We're not above the law. We believe in a republic where no one's above the law, but we do have greater flexibilities than we're currently using.
So do you understand what he just said there? Let me decode that for you. He says, oh yeah, one of the things the Democrats need to do in order to be more competitive and win elections is we need to, in our primaries, have our super PACs coordinate with the campaigns. Now, super PACs and campaigns coordinating, that's illegal, right? But the argument from Psaki was, well, the Republicans do it, so why shouldn't we do it? And he goes, yeah, we need to find a way to legally do it where the super PACs are coordinating with the campaign to get our message out there better. So in other words, after this long hiatus, he comes back, wants to be the head of the DNC, and the first thing I hear from him is, we need to be more corrupt. That's what we need to do. There was a whole debate on the Democratic side not that long ago where the grassroots was saying, hold on, why don't we just ban super PAC money in Democratic primaries? We could do that. Like this one is, if it's the primaries, the DNC runs it, they could make a rule that says no super PAC money. And of course, that failed because the top brass of the DNC are corrupt goons. The grassroots are all great people and they want to do the right thing and they don't want corruption. But the top brass were like, no, we like corruption. But here he comes back after long hibernation, nearly a decade gone, from my consciousness at least. And the first thing I hear is, oh, we need to be more corrupt. We need to coordinate the super PACs and the campaigns. Guys, are they ever going to learn the lesson? Look, let me explain this to everybody very clearly. A powerful argument that the Democrats can make, which you can then clonk the Republicans over the head with in a general election and every time you do a media appearance, is, hey, we ban super PACs in Democratic primaries because we have the ability to do that because we wanted to take a principled stand against robber barons buying political parties and buying candidates and buying our government. Oh, would you look at that? Elon Musk is the shadow president. Why? Because the right is fine with big money in politics. They're fine with billionaires. They're fine with oligarchs. They're fine with robber barons. They're fine with government of, by, and for the wealthiest among us. We don't believe in that. We believe in a government of, by, and for the public and regular people. So we're not only going to talk the talk, we're going to walk the walk. We ban super PAC money, and that's why you guys listening to this need to understand we're the party of the people, we're the party of the workers, and you should donate $5 to us every month or whatever it may be in order to fund our campaigns the right way. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing because we stand on business. And we're not playing around anymore with this corruption bullshit. It is corruption. The right is super corrupt. And we're proving that we're not by taking this step. We're proving that we're, number one, believing in something. Number two, standing up on it. Number three, clonking over the head the Republicans on this topic. The lane is wide the fuck open. And then don't even get me started on if you run in a general election, right? This is something I've said. If I ever ran for office, I'd be out there bragging from day one. I don't take any billionaire money. I don't take any corporate money. I don't take any super PAC money. I don't even have any advisors telling me what they think I should say to get you to hear the thing that they think they want you to hear. I just tell you what I think. I just tell you what I think and you like it or you don't. But there's zero corruption, zero big money, zero billionaire robber baron oligarchs involved. You're getting the straight dope from me and you're getting the least corrupt candidate in history. That's what you're getting. You don't think that would fucking resonate? You don't think that would get people wanting to support you, wanting to donate to you? The short-sightedness is insane. You keep trying to beat the Republicans at their own game. You're never going to beat them at their own game. They're more xenophobic. They're more bigoted. They're more racist. They're more anti-immigrant. So when Kamala went out there and said, I wanted to crack down on the border. We tried to do it, but Trump blocked us. Can you believe that? We're actually tough on the border, and he's only using it as a political issue. Wow, would you look at that? That didn't work. Because when you try to play the Republicans' game, the Republicans win. It's their game. Their game is big money. Their game is cucking themselves to corporations and robber barons. Their agenda will always be better for corporations and robber barons than your agenda will be. Always. So stop playing their game. Play a totally different game. Change the nature of the game. Completely change the framework. Completely change the argument. Flip it on its head. Make it so they have to go on the defense when you're out there roaring, saying, we don't believe in corruption. We don't believe in robber barons or billionaires or oligarchs. Why are you guys run by the robber barons and the billionaires and the oligarchs? Oh, would you look at that? You did another tax cut for the rich and corporations. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's almost like that's the whole purpose of your shitty party and why it exists. And we're going to be different. But no, you get another corporate tool, corporate robot, who's out there, oh, yes, we need to make sure that we can legally do the illegal thing and take big money. No, you should be out there saying no super PAC money in Democratic primaries, period. But no. Look, are you guys going to step aside and make room for people who actually believe in something and know what they're doing? Or are you going to keep fucking getting in the way and keep losing? You tell me. What I'm talking about here is not fucking rocket science. It's not rocket science. I'm telling you obvious stuff. But it never occurred to them. It never occurred to them. So they might have to learn the hard way again, but it should be our grassroots pressure should make them flip and should make them forcibly pick a better path, a better strategy, a cleaner politics. Because the same old is going to keep getting us the same old.
Hey y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.